What do you think is the main purpose of a teenager's or young adult's life? To party every day? To have sex and drugs everywhere? To forget about everything and let your future self suffer the consequences of your actions? You have undoubtedly been trained to believe this, and you may even believe that if you don't have all of these things, your life is a waste. You may have never heard someone criticize this way of life before. After all, popular culture wants you to think that being young is all about partying, drinking, having sex, using drugs, etc. However, those who live this way are and will remain unhappy for a very long time. They are ensnared in debt and financial difficulties due to their shallow lifestyle. Their mental state is getting worse. Most people who use these substances at parties end up becoming addicted to them. They have back pain before the age of 30 and have a soft body. They continue to be needy for women and choose the easiest option rather than the one they actually desire. But surely the main focus is on having fun and making the most of your youth. You'll hear it from everyone that your 20s are a wonderful time. Not at all, no. Every choice you make when you're young has a compounding effect, which means that as time passes, its effects increase exponentially. They affect how you view yourself and can actually alter the course of your life, for the better or worse. YOLO is extremely simple to say. You only get one life. Let me tell you, you're doing it wrong if you expect your adolescence or early 20s to be the most pleasant years of your life. If someone has told you that your teens or 20s are the best years of your life, consider who is saying it. Is it a person you admire? Someone you aspire to be like? I know this is going to seem rude, but I promise that whoever is giving you this advice from personal experience right now is obese, deeply in debt, and most likely has already started a family they didn't intend to have. Although hearing this may have caused something inside of you to click, you may now be reconsidering your actions. Why not look for and pay attention to folks who are more like you? You need to take this very seriously as a young person and watch who you listen to. Perhaps your instructors aren't the best people to give you advice, despite what you've probably heard. You might not get the advice you need from your parents. You must identify the precise kind of person you aspire to be and pay attention to what they have to say. If you want to be an athlete and you are currently coaching a sport, go check out the best athletes in your sport, read their biographies, watch their interviews, and pay attention to how they discuss having a good time and going out. You'll observe that because they are so preoccupied with their careers, they hardly ever discuss it. Watch podcasts of successful entrepreneurs if you want to be one yourself. They'll give you advice on how to succeed in business. One thing you'll notice is that they'll frequently mention having to give up some pleasure. Many people will try to refute your claims and convince you that you shouldn't enjoy yourself. And it is true that you ought to strive for a happy and meaningful life. Wouldn't it, however, be preferable to find that excitement and delight in your passion or something that helps you? For some reason, most people only associate pleasure and happiness with consuming drugs and developing negative habits. You need to change your perspective and think twice about the things that are practically depleting your health. Working on yourself should be your goal as a teen or young adult. Become informed. Shape all of your human potential. Everything, cerebral, sexual, and physical. Establish your future using your highest level of energy. Avoiding making life-changing mistakes and achieving 30 in the worst possible physical, mental, and financial state. The men at the top who get what they want and seem to have everything figured out didn't arrive there by accident. They are the men who understand that giving up their 20s and 30s for their 30s and beyond is worthwhile. They are the ones who create their own reality and control the course of the planet. The men who worked on themselves are those. Years of their lives were given up for them to be in this situation. To enhance their physical look, they visited the gym. They formed businesses, postponed their gratification, respected other guys of great worth, and read literature to prosper. That some people's lives are simpler than others? Yes. We all experienced particular circumstances as children. But you may create your own luck if you have the appropriate attitude. Alternately, you might spend the entire day complaining about the unfair system. This will undoubtedly be helpful. Keep in mind that if you follow the crowd, you will become like the majority. The most vibrant stage of your life is now, but it won't stay forever. Make sure you leave something for your future self to appreciate. If you got this far, you clearly value the message of my videos. Share it with a friend in need, and don't forget to subscribe and like to see more content like this. My Best Self.